This show is part of the RetroZap.com Podcast Network.
Hello, it's Bill Hargreaves, maker of IG88, and you are listening to Brews and Blasters.
Here we go.
You're listening to Brews and Blasters. The Star Wars party starts now.
How we doing?
Same as always.
That bad, huh?
Bulky religions and ancient weapons are no match for a good blaster at your side, kid.
Let us go inside where we can discuss business over a drink.
Could you join us for a little refreshment?
Everyone's invited, of course.
With Chris Salton and Joe Tavano, two guys from Boston who are talking about this stuff anyway.
Let him marinate with like a good steak tip.
Oh, yeah.
Renegades.
Even got him.
We're having a nice time.
We just got a cup of super cold. Sippy sip.
Yes. We had a barbecue. Society.
Okay, stop
With that guy, we'll take a look. What's up, Warheads? We are back. The Star Wars party continues, and you asked for it. You got it, Kenner. We're talking Kenner, and also, what did George Lucas say about his sequel trilogy? Yes. Welcome back to Brews and Blasters.
It is time.
It is time to commence with the partying. I feel like those Bud Light go dilly. Have you seen those?
No.
No? It's a whole campaign. It's been going on since the winter. Like, it's Bud Light. There's this king. He's like, oh, it's like King Bud Light. He's like, dilly. And the whole crowd goes, dilly.
I don't know where I've been.
I don't know.
I missed it.
What have you been doing?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Neither do I, buddy.
What are we
do I.
doing?
Well, we're partying right now. We're having a good time.
Yeah, we're pretty deep into the party, actually.
Yeah. This is it. This is the original Star Wars party. You found it. It's Brews and Blasters. My name is Joe. Joining me, as always, my co-host, Chris.
Hello.
How we all doing tonight? You feeling good?
Yeah,
you feeling
wacky?
You feeling fine? It's tonight here, but you don't know. I don't know what time it is. It might be 9 a.m. on a Sunday. Who knows?
Be weird with us. We're the weird Star Wars guys. Let's go.
We're the weird guys. We're getting weird tonight. I hope you're gonna get weird with us. That's what this is all about.
I wouldn't want it any other way.
No. That's what Star Wars is all about. We like to get weird. We like to talk about food. We like to talk Star Wars. We like to party. That's it. When does the Star Wars party begin, Chris?
I would say the party starts now.
Huh? That's it. This is what we do. This is how we do it. And that's it.
That's it.
All right. Been a great show. We'll see you guys later.
Okay, guys. See you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Now, we're having a good time here. So we say that to say this might be it for a little bit.
Taking a little hiatus.
The babies are about to be born.
Yeah, dude, they're
They're
ready to pop.
The days away. You know, the
Yeah.
babies are days away, and we're not. This is not the end of Brews and Blasters.
No.
Oh no. But we need to take a little paternity leave.
Yeah.
You know, we need to take a little time. You know, hang out with the fam. Welcome these young Padawans into the Jedi Order.
We have to do our duty.
Yeah, they would do their duty.
Right.
That's what we have to do. So we're gonna have a good time with them, and we're gonna take a couple of weeks off. I would say most of the summer. I'd say we'd be back probably early fall, maybe late summer, early fallish time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably about right?
You never know. If we come back earlier, it's just a bonus.
That's true. But I wouldn't expect us later than early fall.
Because I know you're gonna miss us.
Yeah, I know we're gonna be missing this. We're gonna be missing this quite a bit.
I mean, look at us.
Look, what are we doing?
We're leading as two kings right now.
Yeah, lead us to kings. It's true. We're having a good time. So the babies are coming. They're gonna be here. So we're gonna take a little time, and we'll be back. Don't worry, guys. We're not going anywhere on social media. You'll find us there. You'll find us on Twitter. You'll find us on Instagram. We're gonna be having a good time, and then it's gonna be like we never left.
Right. It's all about routine.
That's it.
Scheduling.
That's it. We're just having a good time. That's all we're doing. Yeah. You gotta get those kids sleeping.
Yeah.
That's it.
And when they sleep, we ride.
All right. We had a lot to talk about tonight. Canner, we're going to get into it. We're going to do it. Maybe a little later and got him.
We're going back in time.
Yeah. Back in time. Yeah. I don't know. I can't do a good Huey Lewis.
I feel like if we listen to it.
Don't need money. Don't need fame. Don't need
You're doing just great.
I'm doing all right?
You're doing it.
All right.
Feeling the flow?
Feeling the flow, huh?
Oh, no.
Wow.
We got there.
We're there? We've reached the... Chris is gone. He's gone zombie on me. All right. Have you been hearing what George Lucas is talking about?
I heard a little bit.
All right. So this series on AMC, it's like Masters of Science Fiction, hosted by James Cameron.
Oh, I did see this. Yes.
Yeah. This is an amazing series because Cameron has access to everyone.
Yeah.
He don't care. People will sit down with him and it's this James Cameron's story of science fiction.
Mm-hmm.
I think he did it with comic books, right? The Secret History of comic books, something like that.
I thought this was really cool. He did it
last season.
The little trailers that I saw, the little interviews that I saw, was with George Lucas, Steven Spielberg. Was there other people?
He's talking to everybody. Yeah, and they're dishing stuff. Like they're talking.
Yeah,
and James Cameron, he doesn't mind getting into it. He'll get into the weeds.
Yeah. So
Lucas, he's sitting down there, and you never know what you're gonna pull out of Lucas. It's like the man has will wait 40 years to tell you something, or he'll spin something that you've never heard before. Like I remember hearing one interview he's been calling Hoth for 40 years. Then one day he calls it Hoth. I've always said it like that. What are you talking about? What are you doing? You're playing with us here. We don't even know.
And therefore is Hoth.
Exactly.
I go by what
Obi-Wan
Lucas says.
Kenobi, Stu John.
I remember that. I was there.
He
was like, yeah, Obi-Wan, what plan? And he was like, Stu John.
Yeah, look.
And I was like,
I don't know.
That just happened, guys. It's real.
Yeah. I think that's Legends now, actually, though.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. Is Obi-Wan still from Stu John? We're asking the tough questions on Brews and Blasters. Let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let us know. Brews and Blasters at RetroZap.com. We want to hear from you. What do you think? Do you think we'll ever see Planet Stu John? Do you think it's going to be in Star Wars Resistance? What do you think? We want to know.
You really never know. Because
you really never know.
We keep going to different planets, and I mean, I know we could literally just keep on going, making up new planets and stuff, but why make them up if we can just go to the ones that we heard about?
Yeah, it's true. Stu John, right?
Stu John.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, there's still some from like Phantom Menace we haven't seen, right? We haven't seen Malstar.
Oh, right, yeah.
Very fast, very dangerous. So, anyways, James Cameron sat down to talk to Lucas. And he asked him what he would have done with the trilogy had he not sold Lucasfilm to Disney. Okay? Now, this is a very hot button topic because in The Art of the Last Jedi, you got a little bit of an indication of maybe some ideas that Lucas had for what Lucas would have done with Luke. You know, maybe the Jedi Temple he was at. And bits and pieces are starting to come together on maybe a different type of story he would have had.
Now, is this in video form or is this just like an article?
I'm reading an article. It is in video. It was on AMC.
Okay, so what I saw was like a 5-minute. So maybe that was like the, hey, we're pulling you in. This is what's coming. So I actually didn't see the whole thing.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's aired yet, but it's coming, and I can't wait to watch this interview. So Lucas says what he would have done with his new trilogy, and this is what he says. This is a quote from George Lucas. They were going to get into microbiotic world. Microbiotic. I don't even know what that is. Not microbials. Microbiotic. Micro. Tiny, small, biotic, okay. Tiny living.
Okay.
Were they all going small? Was everyone going to be tiny? I don't know. But there's this world of creatures that operate differently than we do. I call them the Whills, and the Whills are the ones who actually control the Force. They feed off the Force. Now the Whills are from all the way back.
Yeah.
Original. We're talking draft. We're talking draft of the Star Wars. From the Journal of the Whills, The Adventures of Luke Skywalker. You know, we're talking 76. We're talking 75. We're talking the Whills. Going all the way back. And very little has ever been known about the Whills. Lucas has never said much about them, just like Yoda. People have often said, is Yoda a Whill? You know, Whill. Quill. You know? Will Wheaton. Generally understood that Yoda is not a Whill, but I don't know what to do with this. What does microbiotic mean? What, tiny, like microscopic? I don't know.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that he said that. You know, so I mean, obviously he had a future story.
They were going to get into a microbiotic world, but there's this world of creatures that operate differently than we do. I call them the Whills, and the Whills are the ones. He has this idea. He understands what the Whills are, and he's never told anybody. Then he goes on. If I'd held on to the company, I could have done it, and then it would have been done. Of course, a lot of fans would have hated it, just like they did the Phantom Menace and everything. But at least that's the whole story from beginning to end would be told.
The story that he wanted to tell.
Yeah. If I'd held on to the company, I could have done it, and then it would have been done. Of course, a lot of fans would have hated it, just like they did the Phantom Menace and everything. But at least the whole story from beginning to end would be told.
You know what I hate? Because, you know, he mentioned it a handful of times in interviews. Because of the backlash that a handful of people had with the prequels.
Yeah.
It definitely bothered him. You know, it hit a certain nerve with him.
I think it ground him down after a while.
Yeah, you know, I couldn't be more happier with the prequels. I, like everybody else, was probably thinking, I thought we were done with Star Wars.
Yeah.
And then to revisit it was something really special. You know, I was 14 when the fourth Phantom Menace came out.
I was 19.
And I was thrilled. I loved the movie. I couldn't wait for Attack of the Clones. And then I couldn't wait for Revenge of the Sith. And then when the Clone Wars came out, I was like, oh my God, like Star Wars is just pouring in.
It was amazing.
You know, and it just really stinks that, you know, he wanted to tell us that story of Anakin Skywalker and his journey to being Darth Vader, and the backlash that he got from a handful of people struck a certain nerve that I feel like that's why he doesn't make movies anymore. Just like, I can put my heart and soul into something, and half the people are going to love it and half the people are going to hate it.
So it's just amazing because now he says now the whole story would have been told. he went on for years saying the whole story was done. He said, and the end of the death of Darth Vader is the end of the story. There's no other story. There's no more story after that. And now we find out there was. He really did have more. So, what do we do with this? Lucas has never come out and said, I regret selling. But he's, he had that whole white slaver thing, really weird comment there.
Yeah, but I think that got taken way out of context.
It did.
Like that was him, feeling comfortable in an interview and people blowing that way out of proportion.
Yeah, definitely.
Who knows what he meant by microbionic?
Microbiotic.
Yeah, I mean, who knows what he meant by that? But, who knows where the story would have took, because obviously there would have been 3 movies.
I mean, are we talking midi-chlorians again? Are we talking
That's kind of what it sounded like.
Midi-chlorians sound microbiotic.
Yeah.
Are the Whills like in the midi-chlorians? Like, are we talking about little guys being hello? Like inside the midi-chlorians? Like,
yeah, we're talking about like a celled organism.
Yeah, like exactly. Are they like little people? Like a bunch of little Yoda guys inside the midi-chlorians being like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Maybe there's a whole other thing going on, like at a whole different scale. Like quantum physics level, they're operating at a whole different level of the universe, and they're actually the ones who control the Force.
Right.
Like, that's wild. That's wild. I mean, it's like going in, like, in the prequels, we learned that midi-chlorians... All right, so how did Qui-Gon say it? They interpret the will of the Force, is I believe what he said. I'm not sure.
I haven't watched the Phantom Menace in a
while. I believe that is. They tell us the will of the Force. This is what Qui-Gon said. Midi-chlorians, a microscopic life form that resides in all living cells. They live inside of me? Inside your cells, yes. We are symbionts with them. Symbionts? Life forms living together for mutual advantage. Without the midi-chlorians, life could not exist and we would have no knowledge of the Force. They continually speak to us, telling us the will of the Force. When you learn to quiet your mind, you'll hear them speaking to you. Is that Qui-Gon talking to a boy? Or is that Qui-Gon telling Anakin maybe more than Qui-Gon even knows?
Well, I'll tell you this right now. How old was Anakin? Like 10?
I don't know, like 10?
Right? If a very wise person spoke like that to me at the age of 10, halfway through, I would have been spacing off.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if I would have fully grasped what he was saying. I would have just been like, oh, we were working together to gain an advantage.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
But I would have been like the
Now we're talking about microbiotic world, and we're talking about Whills, and I think it just reframes this even more. I mean, maybe midi-chlorian aren't considered like mitochondria, like actual cell structures. Maybe he was actually meaning there are living things inside of every living cell.
Oh, that's definitely what he was saying.
Like actual like people and things. Like maybe there's a whole other like galaxy within a galaxy within all living things that are moving around.
That's insane.
Maybe that's what he's talking about. Maybe this whole quantum world. And maybe when Lucas wrote the will of the Force, he didn't mean W-I-L-L. Maybe he meant W-H-I-L-L. Maybe it's all right there. Maybe it's all right there in front of us in the script. And Lucas knew, but Qui-Gon didn't know, and Anakin didn't know at that point. Right?
Yeah, well, I mean, he would have to make 3 movies. And obviously, Luke, Leia, Han, Chewie, R2-C3PO would be in these movies.
Right.
So maybe it would be, I don't know, maybe Luke looking for more answers of the Force, like learning more about it.
Yeah, what would Luke's lessons be like with Lucas's ideas about what the Force would be? I mean, and then we get into season 6 of the Clone Wars, and we have Qui-Gon again getting deep with Yoda, instructing Yoda about how the living Force speaks, works with the cosmic force, and it transforms into that, and the cosmic force creates life, and there's that whole planet that's like almost like made of the Force, and
Yeah.
crazy.
I really liked how the Force made him see what the peace would have been between everybody. Remember, it was like they were outside in the courtyard, the Force tree. They see Count Dooku just chilling because he's still a good guy.
Yeah,
you know,
that was amazing.
Yeah, it was a really beautiful arc.
Yeah, I mean, but getting back to the Force itself, like that relationship between the cosmic Force and the living Force, and then we have this idea of a microbiotic world. Like, where could we go with that? Like, where could Lucas go? I don't know.
I would love to know.
I want to know more,
but I feel like we won't. And it's unfortunate, you know.
I'm not lamenting the trilogy we got. I'm not. I love The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
I love The Last Jedi. You know, what we've said it many times. I'm very excited for Episode 9. But there's this other idea, this other tangent from the guy who created this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of feels like he really wishes he got to finish his entire story. He wrote treatments, and we know they're not being followed 100%. That there are things that have been thrown out. I really wish that he would write a script. I want him to write 3 scripts.
You know something? He probably does.
He probably has it done.
He probably already wrote it.
I feel like for him to get to this level, to actually be talking about it, I don't know if they ever get produced. I don't really care. I just want him to have it all written out.
Well, the thing, too, is I remember Mark Hamill in an interview saying that he had, like, these movies already written. But whether or not he tweaked them as he got older, you know.
Yeah, Lucas had already said that. Yeah, we'll bring you back when you're 60, you know, like. But I don't know if he really ever had anything figured out by that point.
Right. I mean, I don't know if he went as deep because just like me and you are what we do with our personal lives, like as time goes on and the more you think about something, the more it advances.
Of course,
and
it
the
evolves.
Better, the better it becomes.
Definitely,
you know? So,
definitely.
I mean, maybe he had the foundation and he just kept building and building and building to something like really insane in the best way possible. But like you said, he made the deal, and I like what's happening right now. I'm enjoying all of the movies, and I know we're going to really enjoy everything in the future. But it's really interesting to hear him still talking about Star Wars because I love that.
I love that, and I love that he has ideas, wacky ideas, and he's very well knows. Like, a lot of fans would have hated it, but. That's a story I had.
But that's what's unfortunate
and
because of the backlash of the prequels.
I wish he didn't feel pushed out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just want to see it. Lucas is a billionaire.
Yeah.
With a B, capital B.
He doesn't need the money.
He throws money around. Let's build a museum. I got to throw $1 billion away. It's well within his means to hire A-list actors to write, he could produce and film and shoot and cast 3 entire movies entirely in secret.
Yeah, but the only thing is he sold the name.
Yeah, but Chris, what if he just did it in his house? What if he just was like, Mark, come over. His $25 million.
I'm pretty sure if Mark got the call, I don't even know it would be about money. Like if George Lucas called me, I would be like, it's free.
George Lucas could make these movies in secret and just use them as home videos, fan fiction films. He could literally produce A-list, top-notch quality, summer blockbuster quality Star Wars films and have them entirely in secret. I'm not saying this has happened. This is wild speculation. This man is a billionaire, though. He is entirely capable of doing that.
Yeah, there's no restrictions.
There's no restrictions on that. It's not a copyright thing because it's entirely private. He's not releasing what he has said. He wants to make personal films that no one will see
for his friends and family.
He has said that. He has been on record saying that. That's all he ever wanted to do in retirement.
Mm-hmm.
He could hire whoever he wants to do this. Yeah,
it's just
Harrison. Here's $100 million. Here you go.
Yeah, but they all seem like old friends, and I love that.
Yeah.
Like they seem like people that would be like, you want to get lunch? Like,
Yeah.
I'm in your area.
Let's do lunch.
Yeah.
I think so. Like,
That's what it seems like.
he could do whatever he wants. And I would love, and maybe like, I don't know, 10, 15 years from now, we find out that he produced 3 movies.
Mm.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Far Wars. You know? Like,
Or it's like Star War.
yeah. Yeah.
Just drops the
Star
S and he's
War.
like, well, you guys can't do anything.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. But, I mean, it's wild to think about, but I would at least like to see the scripts. I hope he does have scripts done. I hope they get released one day. Will he produce full-scale A-list movies and complete them? You know? Probably not.
Right.
Probably just, wishful fanboy thinking, but hey, he is a billionaire.
Hello, this is Alan Harris, who is Bosk in Empire Strikes Back. I'm at a Star Wars show at Leamington Spa. You are listening to Brews and Blasters. Good luck.
From a galaxy far away, it's Brews and Blasters. Rebel scum and IPAs, it's Brews and Blasters. Sith the Jedi agree, it's the only podcast that you need. Tell your droid to dim the lights, it's Brews and Blasters tonight.
All right. We got some things to do. We've heard people want to talk about Kenner. Kenner. You still got it in you?
Oh, yeah.
You're all right. Don't fade on me now.
The Kenner?
The Kenner.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's do it, kid. You know what this means.
So did they want us just to talk about Kenner? Was there a certain thing they wanted us to talk about? Where are you taking this?
Well, I'm taking
thing?
I'm taking it right here. Need 'em, got 'em time. Oh, yeah. It's time. So, Kenners, you picked up a couple of these recently.
I did, yeah.
Carded?
Carded,
You
yeah.
went carded. What's up?
Well, what I did was I wanted to get one figure
Yep.
from each movie
Yeah.
and each series of the way that the cards were put out.
Now, this Genesis started a celebration.
It did, because the
Yeah.
first one I got was the Reese tri-logo.
That bug bit you.
It did, because I was like, I just wanted one,
Yeah.
and I got it. It's in great shape. And
It's
the
nice.
we're all
No.
having fun.
Yay!
Yeah, and I was like,
Yay,
well,
we have one carded figure.
yeah, and I was like, well, I kind of want,
More.
one from Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. Got the tri-logo. Then I need the Power of the Force. Then I can't stop there. I got to get droids and Ewoks,
Droids
too.
Ewoks, too.
Yeah.
That's Kenner. That's
So,
it.
yeah, one figure from every, series.
From every
movie.
series of the vintage era. That's right. Yeah, so you did it.
I did it, yeah.
You did it. What do we got? What are we talking? You got the Rees.
I got the Reese
Boom.
tri-logo.
Tri-logo.
I got the
Star Wars.
Star Wars 1978 Greedo with the free rocket firing Boba Fett giveaway there.
Now
with
we're talking.
Original picture of the rocket firing backpack on the back.
Ridge.
I got the Empire Strikes Back Yoda.
Ooh. Yoda. You see Yoda. Very nice.
And that one,
Very
when I
nice.
bought that one, it was already graded, so that was kind of cool.
We're talking.
Because
what
all
are we
the other
talking
ones.
now?
The graded number?
Oh, yeah. What do we got going on?
It's a 70, but I mean,
That's a nice one.
no,
I
no,
like
but
it.
It looks good. It's a good 70.
All right. I like that.
There's
I like it.
there's nothing wrong with the blister. It's not yellowed. It looks great. The car looks awesome.
All your bubbles are crystal clear.
I made sure of that, except for droids, because, dude, it's like
You can't
impossible.
do it. You can't do it. You get a crystal clear droids. I'd be worried about a fake.
I got like light tint yellow, which I can live with.
Very little bit. Yeah. I would be actually worried about a new bubble being glued on.
That was one of my biggest fears, actually.
Yeah.
But
it happens.
These are all legit.
It's true.
So
it is true. Return of the Jedi. What are you
Return
doing?
of the Jedi. I got the Clack 2.
Oh yeah.
And that has the offering for the free Emperor.
Nice.
Because I really like that, like the hey, proofs of purchase. We send you a free figure.
I miss proof of purchase.
Yeah, they need to send bring that back.
The Cladu, is that the one with the wool skirt?
Yes.
You're right. Now we're talking.
It's not Corey D. Williams. It's the other one.
Nice.
Because they were both named the same.
Cladu. Yeah.
For the Kenner cards.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, yeah. And
it's funny. I saw a collecting focus the other day. It was like all Barada. Oh no, it was all Weequay. I'm sorry, it was all Weequay, and the guy had like, I don't know, probably like 15 carded variant Weekways, and
Really?
then like maybe like 150 like loose Weequay.
Oh,
all
wow.
complete.
Dude, there's somebody out there that has the same obsession, but with Wicket.
Really?
But they're not carded. There was like 1 million loose Wickets.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I need one.
I
need a Wicket.
Not 1 million, but picture a basket full.
Yeah.
It was that many. So maybe
Wow.
like, I don't know, 100, 150.
Wow.
A lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I do need Wicket.
So Power of the Force, the coin, I got Ramba, and I got that from our good buddy Bill from Dork Lair.
Our good buddy Bill, Dorkley, one of the greatest collecting podcasts known to man.
Yeah, really helped me out with that one.
Yeah.
Because he has the same standards as we do when it comes to, condition of stuff. So I was buying it from a champion right there.
I'm going to do it right now. I'm just going to jump right in.
We're going to open a Kenner.
Because Bill, yeah, and we're opening that Kenner right now. No, we're opening some Black Series. Bill was happy to procure a Black Series 4 LOM for me.
Excellent figure.
Absolutely. It's amazing. A rusty droid with insectile figures, Forlom was originally a protocol droid, but logic glitches allowed him to escape his programming and become a bounty hunter. That proved a perfect occupation for a cold, calculating mechanical.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Kool-Aid Man style. Tell me more.
So I got the... All right, so now we're moving on. So I have Star Wars Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi,
You
Tri
got
logo.
Ramba. That's the last 17
Ramba.
right there.
Yeah. The Power of the Force with the coin. And then I got the droids. I got Jan Tosh. That was for the
That's droids, right?
The droids, yep. And it's slightly yellowed, but it's in excellent condition.
This figure's amazing.
That's a wicked good one.
Unbelievable.
Check out like the elbow movements.
Yeah,
with
and
the,
there
with
really
the rod.
is like a translucence like all over the figure. You can absolutely shine a light in the back of the figure, and the eyes will glow a green. It's very cool. Look at this.
Sick,
Have you
right?
tried this?
Oh yeah, it looks amazing.
That's unbelievable looking.
That's some like old school technology right there.
I don't even like. They must have known. They must have known what
knew.
they were doing.
Yeah,
you know, that's just amazing. Because there's no slot or anything like that. You just put a light up to the back of his head, and there it is, green bug eyes. You know,
it looks really cool.
It's just amazing. Wow, what a figure! What a figure! Basically, a C-3PO body with a little modifications there.
Yeah. Well, check out the elbow joints with the rod. There's like little slots that slides. Bless you.
Oh, sorry. Had the sleeves. Oh, look at that. You can actually move. I've never seen that on a protocol droid.
How cool
is
that?
Usually when they have the arm bars, the arms are locked on 3POs. But there's actually like a slider. That's very, very cool and useful.
Well,
wow.
you get more of a range.
You get a range. You finally get a range on that guy. Look at that. You need that for a bounty hunter,
well,
too.
especially with this gun.
Now, this rust, too, the rust deco is beautiful on all the joints. You definitely get like a good sense that he's like a beat-up, living rough type of guy. I love this. I love this figure.
It's a great figure.
Yeah. So what'd you get for Ewoks?
Ewoks, I got Shaman, I believe. He's like a witch doctor, like bad, like green I don't want to call him an Ewok because he's not an Ewok.
He's not an Ewok. He's a weird,
he's like
weird guy.
A weird, tall, green...
Endor guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what I got for... And that one's in really nice shape, too.
So this gun, this is the same gun they use with stormtroopers. This is just a cheap gun. Cheap-ass gun. I'm not impressed with this gun.
No.
Nope, not at all. This is the same type of gun they use on every Black Series.
I mean, you really never see him holding it. It's almost like he's using it for a stand.
Yeah. I mean, we don't really see Forlorn much at all. So, it's pretty cool.
It's going to be nice to have all the bounty hunters stand next to each other.
I got to be honest, yeah. I still need to get Greedo. Because I consider Greedo a bounty hunter.
Yeah, I need to get Greedo, and believe it or not,
I'm walking on it.
I need to pick up Boba Fett.
Me too. I gotta be honest. I have Proto Boba Fett, but I don't have original Boba Fett.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest. I think I have more Boba Fett figures than any others.
A lot of Boba Fetts.
Yeah, I got a lot of the Fett. The Fett Quest.
Fett Quest, yeah. If you guys, for you long-time listeners,
yeah, the Fett Quest.
You might remember the Fett Quest.
Episode 1, the Fett Quest.
That might have been season 1, Joe.
That was season 1, episode 1 right there. We're going back.
No, I don't know what we did for episode. I think that was Whills.
Yeah, that was episode 2. Whills. That's what we did. We talked about, yeah, that was big news back then.
Hey, that guy's doing conventions. I always look, but it's strongly in England.
Yeah.
So
all right, if you're in the UK and you see the actor who played Whills, do whatever you can. Do whatever you can to get some sort of audio recording of him. We would love it. We will work out whatever needs to be worked out. We want to hear from Whills.
It would be pretty awesome.
I want to hear about him. I want to talk to him. I want to know more about Whills.
Yeah. Was he in pain? I don't know.
Yeah. Was his character in pain? I hope the actor is. My God,
no,
I hope not.
No, he's alive and well.
Yeah, doing well. All right. So, how's your what do you say about your Kenner story? Are you still collecting Kenners? How do you feel about your Klenner collection? What about Klenners, huh? What do you feel? How do you feel about Kenner right now with you?
I'm very satisfied.
Yeah,
but the thing is, when you start getting them on the card like that, something weird happens.
What happens?
Like you want more, but
I want more. You're not the Jedi you should be.
I know. Yeah,
you want more.
But we'll see what happens. When we go to conventions, if there's good deals to be had.
Yeah, beat them up with the prices, maybe.
Oh yeah, if we can beat them up.
Yeah, on the prices.
Yeah, the problem is nobody's willing to work a deal with you anymore.
I found a couple. I've done a little bit.
You did, but there's no major scores. You don't walk away going, dude, that was major.
Yeah, you shouldn't have given me that money.
Yeah, you walk away going, we did all right.
I feel all right. I feel comfortable.
We did okay.
I can walk away happy with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you walk away with it.
But as far as loose figures go, I'm good. Carded figures, if I can get a killer deal, I probably will pick up some more. Vehicles, I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
Yeah, you have play sets now too.
Yeah, the play sets are cool.
You got all the weird play sets.
Yeah,
pretty much, right?
Yeah, that's why
Do you have Dagobah?
I do have Dagobah, but
Look at you.
The only thing is that the styrofoam little pit that R2 goes in, that disintegrated.
Oh, I know. They all have, basically.
I know that there's somebody that's selling
replacements,
but it's stupid money. It's $20 or something.
Yeah, it's like handcrafted stuff,
I get it, but I don't get it. We're talking 3 inches of styrofoam that's brown.
Yeah. Maybe not worth it.
How about $10? Even that's high, but I'll give you 10.
Yeah, sure. That's a pretty good place to be, my friend. I have to be honest with you. Pretty good place. So, I'm not in that place.
You're getting very close.
I'm getting very close. I have a significant amount of Kenners. I got to be honest with you. A significant amount. Some of them from my childhood, even. And I have a checklist. I put together a spreadsheet of all of my Kenners and what I have and what I need. A true need 'em got 'em spreadsheet. And I did that mostly in December, and I really haven't touched it much since then, but I need to run it down more.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I'm doing right now is a loose complete, is what it's known as.
Yeah.
I want every figure in great condition, out of the package, complete with accessories, clothing, weapons, whatever they came with. I want it all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting it all.
Oh, you
Now
will.
It's time. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't have that many to go, but it's scattershot. I have some here, I have some there. It's all spread out. I have some of the last 17. I have not, others I don't. So we're doing it. We're running down. And you know what I think I'm going to start doing? I think I'm just going to start buying one a week. I think I'm going to do that until I get down to the big boys, the big purchases, right?
Yeah, but when you get to that point,
yeah,
just a good way of justifying it is just being that's my one thing for the month or something.
Yeah, it might have to go that way, a month or two. Who knows? But yeah, we got to figure that one out. I don't know.
But you're getting there. You do have a lot, and it was funny because there was a separate box, and I was like, dude, look at all these, and you're like, oh, those are my I have
not quite.
I have doubles, and those are the ones that aren't as good as the ones that I have.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Hey, how about this one right here? Should I buy Wicket Vintage right now? He looks pretty good. He's not complete though, is he?
I honestly, let's hold on. We got Boston Comic Con coming up. You never know.
I'm literally ready to buy one right now. I want to buy one right on the air right now.
Well, that looks like. It did look like a good one.
What's complete though?
He has a staff.
He has a spare, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Hey, wait, hold on. This is the same figure with a spare right here, $48. What are we doing here? All right, we got to talk off air. Maybe I can't do this online.
Well, I was gonna say just don't jump the gun. There's always a better deal.
It's very true. It's very true.
There really is though.
All right, I wanted to be impulsive. I like the hunt. I like going crazy.
Those carded figures. Oh, I did my hunting. I wrote a lot of emails being like, dude, I'm interested. I'm not paying you crazy price, but let's talk.
That's true. And when I say loose complete, I want the full set. I'm talking Yak Face.
Oh, yeah.
Talking Blue Snaggletooth.
Blue Snags.
I'm talking last 17.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking, Luke in the Stormtrooper outfit.
Yeah, with the original helmet.
With the helmet.
I know you sent me a link to the original helmet, but it was something insane, like $100 or
it was a bit of money, but you want a ridge, you want a ridge.
It was just the helmet though. That's why I was like, oh man, do I go? This is what I could do.
Well, you know what happens is they know what they have.
Yeah, well, that's a huge problem now.
Yeah, yeah,
that's a big problem.
The people who possess these items understand what they have and what lengths we're willing to go to.
If I
get
could
them.
pick up Luke in Stormtrooper disguise, complete with the original helmet.
Yeah.
Let's just say, this will never happen. But let's say I can get it for like $200.
Okay.
Right? A good one. I could probably sell mine without the helmet for probably $100. That's a good
True.
way. That's a good way of justifying, because I'm not gonna lie, for $100 I would upgrade that one.
Yeah,
all the other
that's
ones
one needed.
All the other ones are I'm super happy with.
Yeah.
But I would do that.
Yeah, I'm talking Wampa.
So maybe that's what I would do.
That might be one for Chase for you.
Yeah, that might be it.
I'm talking Wampa. I'm not talking a yellowed Wampa either. I want a nice clear Wampa.
Yeah.
Talking Dianoga.
Mm-hmm.
I want it all. I'm gonna get it all.
We know we could land a Dianoga.
That's true.
There was one in the building and we got it.
Well, it's true. It's true. So if the Dianoga's around, I'm gonna get it. I could get us on the card right now. I could just press buy it now, Chris.
Isn't that crazy?
Can I do it?
But it's on the card though.
It's on the card. I can just get it on the card right now.
You want loose complete.
Yeah, but it is on the card.
How much are they talking?
This one looks like a hundo.
That ain't bad, dude.
It's not bad. It's really not bad.
You know what's insane? These figures went for like $3 and change.
Chris, the button's right here. Finger on the button right now. What do I do?
Well, what's insane too is
I'm barely even looking at it.
That Reese Tri logo, it says the price tag is still on. It says KB Toys 2 for $1.
Wow.
And I paid $100. And long story short,
Yeah.
Yeah, they got me.
They got you all right.
But
Joke's on you.
I'll tell you though, like it was a steal. Like that thing looked pristine. Like somebody bought that. Some kid with willpower bought that and never touched it because that thing is mint.
It's true. It's true. So that's kind of where I stand with counters right now. But you know what? I think we're going to do counter talk a lot more these days.
Yeah, I think we should like make a little topic, spend like 15 minutes on it like every show.
Yeah. Separate it, you know?
Yeah.
Separate.
You gotta keep them separated.
All right. Want to do some Oppos?
Hell yeah.
Oppo time. El Duderino.
Oh, nice.
79 writes, this show is wicked good. This is a wicked fun Star Wars podcast done by two fellas from the finest city in the world, Boston. Keep up the good work, dudes. From El Duderino 79.
That's a solid email. That's like an email I would write.
I feel like he's from the Boston area as well.
Yeah.
It just kind of rolled off the tongue. This is a wicked fun Star Wars podcast done by two fellas from the finest city in the world, Boston. Keep up the good work, dudes. Like, that's a Boston guy right there. Or girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Duderino is the masculine form of that, so I'm going to assume it's a male, but, you know, whatever.
El Duderino.
Yeah, if brevity's not your thing. It's true. It's true. Duder.
Yeah, that's like Big Lebowski stuff right there.
Yeah. So, you know, you're eligible for an Oppo Award right now. How do you guys win an Oppo Award? Let me tell you. All you got to do is just, you know, prove that's you. That's you who wrote the iTunes review. Send us an email, brewsandblasters@retrozap.com, and give us your address and we'll ship you out the Oppo Award. It's a patch.
Bingo bango.
It's a patch you can't get anywhere else.
No, it's extremely exclusive.
Exclusive. That's it. The only person who can get a patch without writing an Oppo Award is George Lucas. And
Right.
trust me, well, we'd have to talk to him about these microbiotics a little more to get the patch. You can't. We wouldn't just hand it over.
You know what I would love? To
What's
have
that?
an interview and be like, don't worry, like we're not even recording.
No.
It's just me and Joe talking to you.
It's just us.
And then we could talk about our experience. Nothing will be recorded. There's no pressure here. We just want to hang out with you.
We just want to know.
Yeah.
You know?
What's your favorite food? We'll bring it.
Yeah. What are you doing? What do you think his favorite food is?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I think it's like grilled corn, like corn on the cob. You know?
You think it's grilled corn?
I'm in a real big grilled corn on the cob kick. Like
I mean, that's you.
I've been throwing it on the grill a lot, and I feel like the way I like perfected it with all like the different seasonings and things that I do to it, I guarantee you he would like that.
I mean, yeah, but do you think that's his favorite?
Probably not his favorite. I don't know. I don't think it would be something really fancy and crazy. He's a regular dude like us.
I'm saying burgers. I'm saying his favorite
Burgers.
food is a burger.
Well, I got some maple bacon onion jam.
Okay.
You put that a little bit on the burger, changes everything.
I wish it didn't have the onion.
You can't taste it. It's pure
Really?
bacon.
Okay, now we're talking.
If
All right,
I put
all
it on, if I made you a burger and put it on there, you would go, "What is this?"
I'm trusting you.
Yeah,
I'm trusting
I
you.
know you. I know you.
You know
Yeah.
me. Yeah, I know you too. I wouldn't put a scallop on your burger.
Exactly. All mushrooms. You know.
No one to put a mushroom or a scallop. That's it.
Yeah.
Or chocolate.
There you go.
There you go.
You do know me.
Yeah, we do. We know each other.
Yeah. Email time.
All right, we have one. Our good buddy George writes, it was my 22nd birthday recently, and I noticed I don't look like a teenager anymore. So when I'm at a toy store with my nephew, I don't get looks or stares anymore. But I recently had a really embarrassing stares in the past. When you guys were younger, did you ever get looks? And as you guys age, do people just assume you're looking for toys for your kids? That's how I'm starting to feel. Well, George, I gotta be honest, it's a little reversed for me.
This is good.
This is interesting. It's interesting because I feel like collectors, we all have that maybe that anxiety.
No, but we talked about this like several times before.
Mm.
Like, you know how it was like Star Wars was always there, but you kind of had to hide it when you're like late teenage, like early 20s, because you're trying to be cool. You're trying to, you know, you're into chicks, you know, like you're into music.
Not every chick may be into that, or
you're trying to impress people.
Geek culture definitely was not what it is now in 2000, early 2000s.
Now it's in. Now it's not normal to be doing that.
Sure, yeah. I mean, there wasn't the same. It just wasn't the same culture. There wasn't the same tolerance in like the early 2000s. People judge you differently.
Yeah, like I remember after Attack of the Clones going into Toys R Us because I needed a Jango Fett figure.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember going in early, and I remember just being like, "Oh, this was awesome! The movie rocked! Look at all these figures! I want all these figures!" And I also remember looking over my shoulder, being like, "I really hope there's not a hot girl at the register." Like I remember saying that to myself.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, I do remember those days.
But now, like you said, you know, I don't know if this is really helping George, but I mean, you get to a point that you're like, why do I care? I'm going to do what makes me happy.
Yeah, you really do reach that point. And I hope you reach it sooner than later.
Yeah.
Because in the end, it doesn't matter as long as you're happy.
Right.
And you're doing what you want to do with your life. And that's really what we all have to come down to. And people will accept you for who you are more than they'll ever accept you trying to be something you're not.
Yeah, if they look at you weird, so be it.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if you're looking for Forlom Black Series, which you know you're not going to find in stores, but you find it, you get really excited about it, embrace that.
Yeah.
So
I got to be honest though, I do go in the toy aisle these days in my my mid to late 30s, and I don't know if they always think that I'm looking for something for my kid. You know, I got to be honest. I think I get weird stares now, being a guy in my late 30s looking at Star Wars toys, even though I have a child now and I'm having another one on the way.
I find more people my age in the Star Wars aisle though.
Yeah.
I don't see, like when I was a kid,
I don't find kids being interested in action figures at all these days. I got to be honest with you.
There was other kids my age that you were going up against.
Yeah.
Like now it's like it seemed like the focus has changed. Like it's almost like these things are made for like the young adult.
Chris, I think there's a very
Are we young adults?
No, not anymore.
Damn it, dude, we're adults.
Yeah, we're adults. Moving into middle age. I gotta be honest, I don't think I hate to say it, but I don't think that action figures should necessarily be in a toy aisle anymore. I don't know if action figures are actually even toys anymore, because I don't think they're being played with by children.
I just don't see it.
I just don't see it. I don't have any data. This is all anecdotal. And I know, well, we could get plenty of emails being like, my son, my daughter, they love playing with my action figures. They love playing the action figures. I buy them. And it's all anecdotal. I mean, the only people who really know at a macro level what's going on, at a microbiotic level, is you know, the toy makers themselves and the people who study that industry. But I just don't see it. Well, I just don't see that sort of interest.
Look at what we went through for Force Fridays. It was all dudes our age ready to throw down.
Yeah.
There was no like young kids, because if there was young kids there, I would be like, no, you can go first, because there's like a million like dudes my age and older that are literally going to run in there, and we're all acting nice right now, but it ain't going to be nice in there.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we were trying. Remember, we were the ones who were trying to be nice. And
we orchestrated something very nice with like the first 7 people.
For Last Jedi.
Yeah, we're like, what are you looking for? What are you looking for? Okay, I'm going after this. Like, I remember
we kept it democratic.
Yeah, like it was good.
Yeah,
you know,
because Force Awakens, we all know that was.
But when we woke up and we went to Target in the morning, those Black Series kids.
Yeah,
there was like 5 of them, and I knew. I was like, I'm not getting any Black Series. These guys are going to grab them all.
Yep, they got them.
You know, so, yeah, I mean, I don't know, George. All I could say is keep being you. Do what makes you happy. And you keep on buying those toys, brother.
Yes, friends, we've come to the end of another show. This one is the last one for a little while, but we will be back soon. Do not worry about that. Keep the party alive. Keep the dream alive. Godspeed, Rebels, of course. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Brews and Blasters. You know where to find us. We're all over the place. We're all over the world. Jedi News, Fantha Tracks, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, YouTube, the Star Wars Podcast app, all of the places can be found. If you can hear our voices, we want to hear from you. Email us, brewsandblasters@retrozap.com, voicemail 978-219-6688, 978-219-6688. We're part of the RetroZap Podcast Network. Find it on retrozap.com and find every show 21 plus and counting in one place with the network feed available on all podcast apps. Our official website is brewsandblasters.ninja. Go there for show notes, pictures, subscription info, and more. And if you want to support the show, like we said before, leave an iTunes review. It helps more people find the podcast. You win an Oppo Award. You get a place in history. And while you're at it, tell a friend about Brews and Blasters. A big thing we're doing this week, very highly technological marketing campaign. It's called Tell a Friend About Brews and Blasters. Look to the person on your right. What are they doing? Can they hear your voice? Say, hey, do you like Star Wars? Listen to Brews and Blasters. Say those words. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Watch us on Instagram. We're doing things all over the place. More Twitter and Instagram, but whatever. You know?
We love the Instagram.
Join our Discord group. We're having a great time over there. Get your Brews and Blasters t-shirt on TeePublic. Get that Bomar Monk shirt. That's our favorite shirt right now.
That is the favorite.
Yeah, we gotta get some new things. I think we have some new things on the way. Don't worry. Maybe this time off, we'll think of a few new ones. TheCollectorsHut.com is where Chris is doing his wacky stuff. Check out his Star Wars Museum tour. It's
wacky,
beautiful.
wacky.
It's
waka, waka.
All right, guys. That's it for us for now. Just for a little bit. You might want to buckle up, baby. Godspeed, Rebels. Suckala. And tell it to Kanji Club. We'll see you in a little bit, guys. May the Force be with you.
I'm afraid the party's canceled, but the summits never show. I don't always pencil, I was far but a note. Force getting ready, man, we get too much. All the world will suffer, the Wookiees wicked clutch.